storms and gales in Fisher, White, Bailey, Faroes, Southeast.
I can't believe it, you know. I used to think she had everything. Gorgeous looking, always immaculately dressed, you know, well off.
Yeah. Poor Max. Seems like he's lost absolutely everything.
What's with all the long faces?
Haven't you heard?
Heard what?
Susanna Farnham died last night.
You what?
Yeah, she took an overdose.
Oh, you're joking.
Only just heard myself.
I don't believe it. She never forgave herself for those kids dying, did she?
No, she'd been drinking at the time of the accident, hadn't she? So...
David was so sorry to hear about Susanna.
Oh, thank you. How did Max take it?
Well, he's absolutely distraught. I don't think it's sunk in yet how close he came to losing her.
Eh?
Well, it's clear it wasn't just a cry for help. It's clear from the number of tablets she took that she meant business. Hospital say it's a miracle she's still with us. Jackie, look, I really think we ought to make a move.
Oh, right, yeah.
Hello. Why didn't you tell me how you were feeling?
Why? So you could talk me out of it, save my life.
If I'd have been an hour later.
I wouldn't be here now. Why, Max? Why did you have to find me?
I don't know. Must have been fate.
Same kind of fate that took our children away from us. Why didn't you just leave me?
Susanna, please don't say that.
I didn't want to be found. I really didn't. I wanted to die. Why didn't you just let me die?
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? I mean, as lovely as a garage can be.
Well, let's just hope all the hard work pays off.
Hi. Is it okay to fill up?
Oh, absolutely. Please be my guest.
It's very impressive, David.
Glad to like it. And is Sir going on a long trip today?
No. Why?
Nothing. I just making conversation.
Yeah. Well, I'm not.
Listen, are you sure you don't want to get off down the hospital and see Susanna? I'll keep an eye on everything here.
Thank you, Jackie, but I couldn't possibly abandon ship on the day of the launch.
Oh. Yeah. So, this is it then?
Yes? What do you think? It's massive.
Hey, there's microwaves in there, you know, you can get pies, burgers, the lot.
Not to mention friendly service from my highly trained staff here.
So, doomsday is finally upon us, eh?
Inside.
Ron, there's no need to take that tone.
Well, you don't think so? Listen, my business will last 2 minutes with this place on the doorstep.
I think you could be overreacting.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Anyway, I hope you'll be happy when I'm sleeping on the streets.
Look, come inside. I'll show you around.
You're joking, aren't you? This place is going to wreck everything that I've ever worked for in my life. And you want to give me a guided tour? Get real, will you, Bing?
So you managed to get through to that man of yours, yeah?
Oh, I wish.
I just don't see what the problem is. You're my family. Nothing would make me happier than to see you settled with no money worries. I'm doing this for you and Tanya.
paranoid. Worried about what people might think. Especially Cassie.
Well, I'd do exactly the same for her if she was in trouble. Surely he knows that. He needs a good kick up the backside, that's all.
And don't think I haven't been tempted.
Sorry I'm late, mate.
Yeah, but don't suppose you have to worry about having your wages, Doc, do you?
Hey?
You being the boss's brother and all that.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
What do you think of the new garage then?
It just looks like a garage to me.
We went over before. It's brilliant. They sell absolutely everything.
Nice one. What's wrong with your fella today?
What do you mean?
You got a copping over something?
Not what I know of.
You seemed a bit off. Probably me just being paranoid.
I got something in my eye.
Let's have a look.
You got it.
Hold still.
Here you go, Rach. Garlic mushrooms for table 3.
I don't pay you to stand around staring into space.
Sorry, Jack.
We need to talk about this money.
Elaine, I've told you where I stand.
And what about where I stand? OK. So we tell me Mum we don't need her money. Now, where does that leave us, eh? Mick, why do you think she put the money away in the first place, eh? For us, for a family.
For you and Cassie, not me.
But you're my husband now. And if we put the money into the business, it's going to benefit all of us as a family, not just you. Eh? We could come up with some new ideas for the business, you know, do something different.
Look, your mum could outlive all of us. She might need that money for herself. Look, I'm sorry, Elaine, you're wasting your time. I'm not going to change my mind.
There you are, love. It's one sausage roll.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Hope you enjoy it.
Do call again.
Right. So.
Bye-bye.
Oh, flash or what? I didn't realise it was going to be so big. Have you been busy?
You should
So
change
far, so
them
good.
and have a flag on me.
Oh, it looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sounds.
It's going to be dead handy having a place like this on the doorstep. So you're going to open in the evening?
Absolutely.
Well, I know where to come when I wake up in the middle of the night with the munchies, won't I?
Bing, there's another reason why I popped in. I'm after a favour.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it's quite a big favour, actually. I mean, you know I've got a new woman in my life.
No, I didn't, actually.
Yeah, well, her name's Carmel. She's very classy. She's a parent governor at Brookie Comp and everything.
Oh, sounds like quite a catch.
Well, it's early days yet, but everything's been going brilliant apart from one thing.
Oh? What's that?
Well, her husband died years ago and she was left to bring up 3 kids on her own. I mean, she's done a brilliant job and all that. But the middle lad's had a few problems. I mean, he never quite got over his dad going and he's missed a lot of school through illness. And, well, he's had a pretty bad time of it.
How old is he?
Just 16. I mean, he's left school and all that, but he can't see a future for himself. He's going around getting into all kinds of trouble and Carmel's up the wall with him.
Well, that seems to be the trouble with young people these days, my friend. I mean, look at him. What do you find? Gangs of belligerent youths hanging around street corners, smoking, spitting, using foul language. Totally apathetic attitude to life. If you ask me, what this young lad needs is someone to take him in hand and give him some structure in his life.
Yeah, you know, someone older with a bit more experience of life.
I should say so, yes.
Someone with a sense of right and wrong, you know, moral fibre and all that.
Yes. Someone like myself, I suppose you mean.
Oh, very kind of you to offer, mate.
Hang on, Sinbad.
Oh, come on now, Bing. I mean, if you can't put him back on the straight and narrow, then who can?
All right, but just for a trial period, no guarantees. What's his name?
Timothy O'Leary. But most people around here know him as Tinhead.
Nice one, mate. Cheers.
What's all Michael doing? Having his break. Can I help you?
You see me? He's coming in there.
Put your tongue back in your perv.
I know, I'm gonna call him over, eh?
Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, hiya, Mike. How are you?
Not too bad. This is my mate, Ben.
Oh, yeah. This is Paul and that's Lynn.
Nice to meet you, girls.
Yeah, do you want to take a seat?
Yeah, come on then.
Can I get you to drink?
Yes, please. 3 coffees.
You're in here all the time lately, aren't you?
Yeah, I really like it.
Must be all the gorgeous fellas behind the bar, eh?
Something like that, yeah.
There we are.
Thanks, David.
Sorry about the delay. Must expect a few teething problems, I suppose.
Yes. Thanks, love. There's your change.
Hey, no wonder Ron Dixon's fuming about this place. Is there anything you don't sell in here?
Why? Been quiet over there?
Oh, absolutely dead. I thought to pop over to me break and see what all this was about. You been busy?
I'll be lucky to get a break at this rate. We've been run off our feet. Is that all, love?
How's my mum? Oh, she's fine, yeah. Did she tell you? She's offered to lend Mick the money to do the pizza parlour.
Oh, no, she didn't. Has the insurance come through?
Oh, not yet, no. They're still arguing the toss. It's ridiculous. I mean, that's why my mum offered, you know. Otherwise, Mick might have had to close the place down.
Oh?
But you know what Mick's like? He's too proud to accept it.
Well, Mick said himself he wasn't making that much money. He's probably made the right decision.
Well, he managed to make a living.
I just don't want to see you pour good money down the drain, that's all.
We won't be.
Oh, no?
No.
Look, to be perfectly honest with you, Elaine, I just don't see why my mum should have to fork out money to save Mick's business.
No, I didn't think he would, really. Forget I ever said anything.
See ya. She didn't sound too happy.
I'm not surprised, married to that money-grabbing...
Me?
Oh, no, I shouldn't say this, but I just don't trust him. I mean, I wouldn't ask my mum for that kind of money, and I'm a daughter. I think he's got a cheek.
You've lost me now.
Sorry, I'm just a bit wound up. My mum's offered to give Mick the money to do the pizza parlour up.
Oh, right.
According to our Elaine, he's refusing to accept it. But we'll see how long he keeps that up for. I know I sound dead cynical, but I know my mum. She's too generous for her own good. I just don't want to see anyone taking her for a ride, especially him. I'll see you, Elaine.
Yeah, see you, love.
Oh, Christian, do you fancy helping out here for 5 minutes?
You got one pair of hands.
The mouse going through the jungle.
No.
Looks like someone else has already got in there.
Get lost, will you? They're old enough to be the granddads. You should move in there, mate. You know, the man really fancies you.
I'm not interested. Only got eyes for one girl.
Oh, are you?
I understand. You're in case you are, look. I'll just be back in a second. I'm just going to hide my nose, okay? Hi, Jack. How are you? Okay. You busy?
Yeah, what about you?
Oh, not too bad.
Hey, you'll never guess what someone was telling me about you the other day.
What?
That you were on the game.
You what?
That's what I said. Some people have got nothing better to do at the time, have they?
Who said that?
Well, it doesn't matter. I knew it was a pack of lies.
Was it somebody from school?
No, look, don't let it bother you. You know what people are like. Just because you're doing well for yourself, they're jealous, that's all.
Yeah, well, you can tell whoever it was that if I get my hands on them, there's going to be nothing left of them, okay?
Okay.
I'll go and open the front door.
Hiya.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
Can't make its mind up today, can it?
No, it can't.
Anyway, I'll see you, love.
I suppose everyone knows.
Well, you know what it's like round here. It's not worth worrying about.
I didn't say I was worried. I couldn't care less what the neighbours think.
Christian, is there something wrong?
Yeah, there is actually.
Oh, what?
Is there something going on between you and Mike Dixon?
You are?
It's not funny.
Of course there's nothing going on between us. What makes you say that?
It's like seeing the pair of you before all over each other.
No, we weren't.
Yeah, well, that's what it looked like to me.
We're just talking.
What about me?
No, I can't even remember what it was about now.
You still fancy him, don't you?
Oh, of course I don't. Mike's just a mate. God, I wish I never told you about him now.
Hope, wish you'd have kept it a secret, do you?
What's going on? Oh, come on, Chris, this is stupid.
So you're saying I'm stupid now?
No!
Hey, yeah, well, it must be
mind saving your
stupid.
lover's tiff till you get home?
Stupid for going anywhere near you in the first place.
Hi. How are you feeling?
Fine.
Did you manage to sleep at all?
Not really.
Must be fed up resting all the time. Can I get you anything? Tea? Coffee?
No, thank you.
Well, how about something to eat? You must be really starving. I could fix you up something light.
Max, I don't want anything.
Sorry. Last thing you want is me fussing around.
I'm going to go and lie down again.
I suppose I should make a move. Got better things to do with me day off than sit around here.
It's all right for some, innit?
Right. Just gonna go to the bog, then I'll make my way into town.
Hiya.
Oh, you know what the score is. If you want to come back to mine, it's 40 quid for straight sex, and I want the money up front. You can take it or leave it.
That's a bit too much. I think you're out of order.
All right, forget it then.
Hiya. God, I'm so tired. The bar's been really busy today. Do you want a drink or something? Please don't be like this. Oh, Christian, come on, this is stupid.
Oh, just leave it, eh, Rachel?
Susanna? How are you feeling?
You must really hate me.
No, I don't hate you. Why are you saying that?
It's all right, you don't have to pretend.
I'm not pretending. I love you more than anything in the world.
You and Patricia were perfectly happy living here with Thomas and Alice. And I come along and ruin everything.
It wasn't like that. I came to you, remember? When things were so bad between Patricia and I, you were the only one I could talk to.
Yes, but I was always there in the background, wasn't I? Refusing to let go, making things as difficult as possible for you. And now you've lost everything. It's all because of me.
That's not true.
It is. If I'd stayed away, none of this would have happened. You'd still have Thomas and Alice. And I'd still have Matthew and Emily.
Don't say that. What's happened has happened. It was an accident. It could have been anyone. You've got to stop blaming yourself.
Why? I was the one driving that car. I was the one who'd been drinking.
You've got to stop torturing yourself like this, Susanna. You weren't even over the limit. You're not the only one who has the odd glass of wine and gets into a car. I've done it myself, for God's sake. On more occasions than I care to remember. Most people have.
Yes, but you got away with it. You never killed anyone. I hope they do prosecute me. It's what I deserve. They should lock me up and throw away the key.
You've got to stop thinking like this.
Why? It's the truth, isn't it? They can do what they like to me. I've got nothing worth living for.
We've got each other. Surely that's something worth living for. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And if we do still have each other, I know we can get through this.
You keep trying to convince me that things will get easier. That there's some light at the end of the tunnel when I know there isn't. It's easy for you to say. You've still got your other family. You can go running back to them when things get bad here. I've tried to see some kind of a future for myself. I've tried to convince myself that one day I'll just pick up the pieces and carry on where I left off. But I know I'm fooling myself. I don't want to carry on. I don't want to get over it. I want to be with my children. I want to be dead.
I heard her. She asked him for 40 quid up front for straight sex. She's a prosy.
Oh, get lost, will you?
Honest, I swear.
What are you two whispering about?
Do you want to tell her or shall I?
Are you absolutely 100% sure?
I wouldn't have said anything if I wasn't. I heard every word.
Maybe I should have believed what my dad said in the first place.
How did he know about it?
Well, Bing reckons she propositioned him.
A Bing? Really?
Well, I just thought she was being all dramatic. You know what Bing's like? I wouldn't mind, but even told her about it. You should have seen the way she reacted, like butter wouldn't melt. She made me feel terrible for even mentioning it.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. She is still your mate after all.
Hey, she's no mate of mine.
So what are you going to do?
What do you think? I'm gonna tell a little slag where to go.
Do you want some moral support?
No thanks, I can handle it. Right, Leanne, I think it's about time you were getting off.
What's up?
Oh, and don't try your little Miss Innocent act, because we won't fall for it a second time.
Jackie, I haven't got a clue what you're on about.
Oh, haven't you? Well, I'll tell you then, shall I? I don't want you or any of your other prostitute mates hanging round here. You bored? Is that clear enough for you?
I think you better watch what you're saying.
I think you better leave now.
What do you think you are, eh?
Look, Leanne, I don't want a big scene. I just want you off my premises.
I see.
What?
I suppose you've got to put on this little show, haven't you? You know, I'm sure you wouldn't want your brother and all your customers knowing that you're taking a cut from us, would you?
Ah, but then you'd be admitting it, wouldn't you?
You'd be admitting that it was all your idea. I'm sure nobody'd have any trouble believing that, you know? You're always wearing a money-grabbing cow, even when we were at school.
Get out now before I throw you out.
Try it. Come on, think you're hard enough, do you?
I think it's time you left.
Keep your hands off me.
Oh, come on, let's just go.
Come on, girls.
I'm sorry about that.
You've had it, you hear me?
The latest issue of the Brookside magazine is out now. It's priced at £2.50.
No, listen, you're not listening to me. No, I've decided. I'm not coming out.
Sorry we're late, Bing. Terrible roadworks on Queen's Drive.
Huh, at last. Have you seen the time? This does not bode well, Sinbad.
Yeah, all right. Well, this is Timothy, your new employee.
Yes, we've met before. As a matter of fact, I lent this young man some of my tools more than a fortnight ago, and they still haven't been returned.
Oh, yeah. I was meant to bring them with me.
Listen, I better get off, Bing. Would you take for that now? I'm going to stick a tenner in the van, all right?
Right.
And you, behave yourself.
Right now, let's have a look at you. Take your hands out your pocket. Stand up straight. That's right. Now, come on, chest out, stomach in, feet shoulder distance apart.
Didn't realise I signed up for the army.
You can cut out that sort of flippancy right away. Have you washed this morning?
No, I didn't have time. I slept in.
Well, don't make a habit of it. I want you clean, presentable, and changed into your uniform. Right? There's washing facilities through there.
Yeah, sound.
Yes, Mr. Crosby. I will not tolerate any of your street argot on my premises, understood?
Yes, Mr. Crosby.
That's better. Off you go. And report back to me in 5 minutes flat on the forecourt for a full briefing on the training program I've arranged for you. The fun's over, Sonny. You're in the real world now.
I think he sees it as a challenge.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's letting himself in for.
Anyway, maybe it's just what the lad needs, you know. Someone to take a chance on and make him feel like he's worth something.
You know, I don't mean to sound hard, but if you ask me, he doesn't even deserve a chance. I could end up losing my business because of him.
How's everything go with the pizza parade?
God knows. I mean, insurance will only cough up buttons. Nowhere near what I'm going to need to get the place going again.
So what are you going to do?
I don't know, mate. Between me and you, Gladys has offered to help out. But I can't take her money. It's too easy. Now, this is my problem. And I don't see why anyone else should have to bail me out.
Well, have you got any options?
I admit it is tempting, Sin. I mean, having the money handed to you on a plate like that, but... No, I can't take her savings of it.
Yeah, but I mean, if she wants you to have it, I mean...
Look, she's dying, Sin. I can't take her money off her like that.
Oh, yes, very smart.
Well, it's a considerable improvement, I'll grant you. Right, now, Timothy, I have prepared a schedule for you. In the left-hand column, you'll find the approximate time I expect you to start each task. Now, you're already well behind schedule due to your lateness, so I expect you to work double quick to make up time.
What? You expect me to do all this by tonight?
By tonight? You must be joking. That's for this morning. You'll be getting a separate schedule for this afternoon. Now, get on with it.
Hey, keep up the good work, Bing.
Don't fret, Sinbad. I intend to. By the time I've finished, he won't know what's hit him.
Well, you say the quiet ones are the worst.
Hello? Who are we talking about?
Christian.
How's Rachel now? She looked in a terrible state before.
She was. She's been crying all morning.
I wouldn't be upsetting Rachel if I were him.
What do you mean?
Well, you know what they say, don't you, love? Like mother, like daughter. One false move, he can find himself under the patio.
Oh, Dad, that's not funny.
Anyway, they haven't got a patio.
It was a joke. Is that it, love?
Yes, please.
Oh, and this.
So how come you're working? Where's Cassie?
Day off. And as for that Belle Simpson, God only knows what she's up to. She only ever comes in here now to drop off a piece of smelly cheese, and then she's off out again.
How much do we owe you?
95p, please, love. Thank you. So do you reckon that Leanne one will show her face round here again?
She better not.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? A good-looking girl like her, what was she playing at?
I know, couldn't believe it myself when Jackie told me.
Yeah, and can you imagine what it would be like for business if word got round that your place was crawling with 20-year-olds flogging their bodies?
Probably be chocolate every night.
Yeah, but do with. The last thing she needs is a bar full of the likes of Maxie Farnham.
Yeah, well, it's all sorted now.
Yeah, well, I hope so, Jack. Because you know how gossip gets out of hand, don't you? Before you know where you are, they'll be calling that place Bar Bangkok. And I wouldn't want anybody thinking that you were involved with it.
Well, they won't. I've barred her. I've told her she's not allowed to come anywhere near the place. If she shows her face again, she's just asking for trouble.
What's that?
The over 55s are having a jive night.
You really know how to live, you lot, don't you?
I'll have less of your sarcasm, thank you, Timothy. Oh, hello, Max.
Hello. Pardon 3, please.
You go and clean Mr. Farnham's windscreen for him.
But I thought you wanted me to do that.
You can carry on with the routine maintenance later. Go on, chop, chop. Get on with it. All part of the service, Max.
How's everything going?
Oh, everything's going very smoothly.
Oh, good. Glad to hear it. I can't get over how different everything looks.
How's Susanna?
Oh, she's still in bed. She won't budge.
Give her time, Max.
Well, the only reason why I'm here now is because she finally nodded off. Didn't want to leave her at all, but got this delivery at the restaurant, and the chef's had to go to the dentist.
Would you like me to pop over and keep an eye on her?
No, it's all right. I'll only be 20 minutes. Anyway, besides, you've got enough on your plate round here.
Timothy, could you return to the shop, please? These sandwiches won't stack themselves. Do get a move on, thank you.
Sorry about that. I suppose it's almost impossible to imagine what you must be going through.
Well, the problem is she keeps blaming herself. She's convinced it's all her fault. I can't make her see reason.
You look exhausted, you know.
Well, I've hardly slept. I'm constantly on tenterhooks.
Well, but the best thing you could both do is get away from it all and go on holiday.
Yeah, well, I've thought about that, but, well, if I can't persuade her to leave her own bedroom, how can I be expected to get her to leave the country? I mean, I feel so useless. I just don't know what to do.
Oh, you're not crying again, are you, Rach?
Sorry, Jack, I can't. I've just been in the kitchen and Mick had the radio on and everything but the ghost song came on missing. It just really got to me. I don't want us to split up.
Oh, you're not gonna split up.
Can I take my break early? I just need to see you.
Rachel, this is getting out of hand now. We're dead busy.
Oh, please, Jack, the longer I leave it, the worse it's gonna get.
Go on, then. And you better have sorted out this time. I can't afford for this place to come to a standstill just because you two have fallen out.
It'll be longer, promise.
Where's she going?
She'll be going down the social if she doesn't get her act together.
Well, better get these to table 3, hadn't I?
Thanks, Mick. I'm gonna have a word when you've done that.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks. Cheers.
All right.
I'm just off into town. I came in to see if you wanted anything.
You can buy me a nice little present for me.
Dream on.
Elaine's just going, Jack.
Actually, this concerns both of you. Can I have a word in the office? I had this fax from J.C. Bradley before. He wants to know what's happening with the pizza parlour.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he needs to know whether you're going to bother opening it again.
Why? What's brought all this on?
Well, the thing is, he's found another tenant, some off-licence chain.
You what? I've still got 6 months left on my lease.
Yeah, that's why he needs to know what you're going to do. He doesn't want the shop lying empty.
Well, tell him it's none of his business. I'm still paying my rent, aren't I?
Well, it is his business, actually, seeing as he owns the shops.
Look, you give me his number, I'll give him a call, we'll sort all this out.
Well, you can try if you like, but he's gone on holiday today. He's asked me to deal with it.
Well, look, no disrespect, Jack, but this is my livelihood we're talking about here. And I'd rather talk to the engineer, not his oily rag.
Me? And no disrespect to you, Mick, but JC's left me in charge, so you're going to have to deal with me whether you like it or not. Look, this off-licence chain are really keen. If you decide to get out now, I'm sure I can persuade JC to let you out of the lease and let you rent for the next 6 months. You might be better off, cut your losses.
Look, hang on, I feel like I'm being pushed here.
But if we turn this off-licence chain down, and then we find out in a few weeks' time that you can't afford to reopen, we're going to be left with an empty unit. It's no good for business. It affects all the other shops.
So what are you saying?
Well, you can either get out now and let this off-licence chain move in, or stay on condition that you reopen in 4 weeks' time at the latest.
We can't do that.
That's the deal.
Look, you can't expect me to make a quick decision on something like that.
I'm sorry, Mick, but you're going to have to. We need an answer today, so you better make up your mind.
Susanna. Susanna, are you in there?
Expecting to find me dangling from a light fitting?
I've run you a bath, so why don't you get yourself freshened up and I'll make a start on dinner. You know, you've got to get a grip of yourself, Susanna. I'm not just going to let you give up like this. There's a clean towel. I'll see you downstairs. Dinner will be about half an hour, okay?
All right, Mick. Been busy?
Not half. Been rushed off my feet all day.
Wish I could say the same, mate. Do you know how much I've made today? £5.52p. It's hardly worthwhile opening.
You had a bad day, then?
You can say that again. Between me and you, I'm seriously considering packing it all in. Things haven't been too good recently anyway, but Bing's really put the top hat on it. Might even have to sell this thing.
Thought it was your pride and joy.
It is, but what can you do?
Well, if it's any consolation, it looks like I'm going to be jacking in the pizza parlour and all. I'm getting pushed out by some big off-licence chain.
You what?
You're Jackie and J.C. Bradley trying to get rid of me. Hasn't she mentioned anything to you?
You're joking, aren't you, mate? I'm just a dad. She doesn't tell me anything.
She only told me this afternoon. Either I have the pizza parlour up and running within a month, or I've got to make way for this new off-licence chain.
You can't win, can you, Ray? It's the same old story. You get these big foreign companies coming over thinking they can do whatever they like. Mind you, we brought it all on ourselves.
How do you mean?
Well, it's like anything, isn't it? Things just snowball. It's all this open market crap. Starts off by letting all the Asians in with the 24-hour shops, and before you know...
Hang on a minute, Ron. Before you start ranting on about darkies taking over, is there something you haven't noticed here? I mean, have I suddenly become anemic or something?
I don't mean you do, mate. I mean, you're one of us. You were born here and everything.
Oh, I'm all right because you know me. But what if you didn't? That'd change things, would it?
I don't mean any harm.
You don't mean any harm? I've got 3 young kids at home. Don't you think I worry about them every time they leave the house because of people like you?
Don't you think you're blowing this out of all proportion?
Oh, you really think so? You try telling that to kids beaten half to death because of the colour of their skin. And what do you reckon that's down to, Ron? Eh? People like you. People who haven't got a clue. Who bring their kids up to believe all the same old crap as themselves.
Hey, come on. You know me better than that. I wouldn't harm anyone.
Oh, so you're a harmless racist? Well, let me tell you something, Ron. There's no such thing. All racists are scum.
Hey, Nick, now you just hang on a minute.
No, you hang on a minute. Like it or not, you're the minority in this country. You and all the others like you. You get all hung up because people are different.
Listen, I didn't want to get into all this. All I was saying was...
I don't even know why I'm wasting my breath. It's no wonder your Jackie's the way she is. With you for a dad, she never stood a chance. Just do me a favour in future, Ron. Spare me a hypocrisy, will you?
Oh, come on, Mick. Mick!
What do you think? Well, do you like it or not?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Very nice, isn't it?
Hey, what's up with you?
I just had a run-in with Ron Dixon.
Oh, yeah, what about?
His usual racist claptrap.
Listen, Mick, I've been thinking...
Look, so have I. We may as well let the off-licence chain take over. There's no way I'm going to be able to raise the money to open up again that quick. I'm throwing the towel in.
Oh, no, you can't be doing that.
Why not? Besides, if Jackie Dixon thinks I'm going to bow down to her, she's got another thing coming.
Well, you can't take it out on Jackie. I mean, she's only doing her job.
Elaine, you don't know what it's like. I remember when Jackie used to hang around on street corners wearing shell suits, and now she waltzes round here like she owns the place.
That's because she does.
Yeah, well, I've had it up to here with her. I'm going to tell her where she can shove that pizza pile, and that's final. Jackie, can I have a word?
Yeah, sure.
I've made my decision.
And?
We've decided we're going to keep the pizza parlour on.
Hey, you hang on a minute.
No, you hang on a minute, Mick. You're always having your say, and it's about time I had mine. Look, I'm sorry about the way he snapped at you earlier, but we've been under a lot of pressure just lately. Anyway, we've decided we're going to take the business in a new direction, and we just needed time to think about it.
Oh, yeah? So what's it gonna be?
Oh, well, I call that commercial confidentiality, wouldn't you?
Fair enough.
But don't worry, it's not going to be a knocking shop.
So when we'll be able to open?
Well, it'll probably take a while.
Well, as I said earlier, the deal is that you reopen in 4 weeks' time.
But that's... Fine. Yeah, fine. 4 weeks it is.
Excellent. I'm really pleased. I'll tell JC that everything's fine.
What do you think you're playing at, Elaine?
Well, I'm not going to stand back and watch you give away everything you've ever worked for.
And what's all this about moving the business in a new direction?
Look, Mick, you might be prepared to put the kids' future and mine at risk, but I'm not. We're accepting that money from your mum whether you like it or not.
Oh, hello. It's nice to see you up.
Just fancied some fresh air.
You gonna have something to eat?
Don't think I could.
Go on, why don't you try a little bit?
How can you be like this?
Like what?
So kind to me, constantly wanting to wrap me up in cotton wool.
Because I can't stand to see you in such a state.
But why? I don't understand. I'm not worth it.
I wish you'd stop saying that. What would I have without you?
You've still got Thomas and Alice. If you want to see them, you can jump on a plane and be with them in half a day. You could go and live there and be near them. In fact, why don't you do that? I would. If I were in your shoes, nothing would keep me from my children. So what's keeping you here, Max?
I'll tell you what's keeping me here. You are.
You've got to say that, haven't you? What about in a few months' time when you start putting your life together again? When you hate me for what I'm done, when I'm up in court for killing my own children, what's going to keep you here then?
You will. I want to stay here with you. I want to see us start rebuilding our lives. I mean, we're only in our 30s, for God's sake. We're not even middle-aged yet. We've got the rest of our lives ahead of us.
And what kind of a future do you see for us?
I don't know. I see both of us together. Isn't that enough?
Yeah, it's just finished now. Oh, sound. Well, he didn't get the sack anyway. Well, I've never seen him so quiet. Yeah, no, I'll drop him off. Listen, seeing as I'm coming round, wondered if it'd be all right if I stayed for me tea? Yeah, well, I know I'm a cheeky get. That's why you like me. Yeah, all right then. See you in about 10 minutes. Ta-ra. Come on now, working boy.
I never thought it was possible to feel this alone. I've felt loneliness before, but nothing like this. I remember years ago we were living in Salisbury Avenue together. About the time I first found out you and Patricia were having an affair. Do you remember? I suspected something strange had been going on for ages, but you just kept telling me I was being paranoid. And then you dropped the bombshell. You're in love with someone else. And so you left us. Matthew was 3, and Emily was 18 months. Oh, it's a long time before I got over that. Oh, you were trying to fool. I never got over it, but at least I managed to carry on with my life. I knew my future was with the children. They'd always be there for me. They'd never leave me. The one thing that kept me going. And when I was bringing them up on my own, my worst fear was the thought that something might happen to me. You know, I'd drop them off at the nursery in the morning and I'd worry about what would happen if I ended up under a bus or something. Who would collect them? Who would tell them I was dead? Who would look after them? Where would I want them to go? Well, it wasn't with you and Patricia, that's for certain. Every morbid scenario you could ever imagine, I imagined. But nothing prepares you for the reality of something like this. And now they're gone, and you're here. No matter what you say, Max, I can't believe you'll always be here for me. You've left me once, and I'm almost sure you'll leave me again. It's almost inevitable. The children were my responsibility, my trust, and I broke it. You've got a future, Max. I haven't. I've got nothing at all.
Okay. That's how you really feel.
Why don't we just end it right now, eh? I mean, if there is no future for us, then what are we doing sitting here? Maybe you got it right the first time round. Why don't we just finish it right here and now? Let's go together.
What are you doing?
I had these hidden away when I was terrified I was going to lose you, but what's the point of having them locked away now? I mean, if there's no future for you, then there's certainly no future for me. I mean, this is what you really want, isn't it? So, come on, why don't we just do it? Okay? If you die, then, well, certainly I can't imagine life without you. And I won't be very far behind you. So, let's see. What do you fancy, eh? Let's see, what have we got here? We've got paracetamol. Huh? Got, aspirin. What's this? Ah, diazepam and ibuprofen. What are you staring at me like that for? I mean, come on. Come on. That's what you want, isn't it? Now then, let's start the ball rolling. Me or you? Come on! I mean, this is what you wanted. What are you waiting for?
Daddy should have been me. It should have been me.
No, I know. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened to me. It shouldn't have happened to you or them. I don't know why it did, but it just did. I don't know why it happened. But it wasn't your fault. It could have happened to anyone, and nobody thinks it's your fault.
It's so unfair. I want them back. I want them back so much. I want to wake up and find that they've been here all along.
I know. Look, I really love you, Susanna. I really love you. I love you more than anything in the whole world. And when I saw you lying there the other day, I just thought, I've lost you. And I've lost you forever. I really thought I'd lost you. But you must promise me, darling. You must promise me that you'll never leave me. And you promise me as well that you'll never, ever do anything like that again.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's all right, darling. It's all right, darling.
Coming up next on 4, Mark Lamar is on Planet Showbiz with Howard Stern, the radio DJ who shock jocks America.
For Sybil in half an hour on 4 after Brookside.
Morning.
Feeling hungry?
Smells delicious. Yeah, it's great to see you up and about again.
I feel a lot better. Getting things off my chest.
Well, I'm glad you did. I'm glad we both did.
I have to ask you something about last night, though. The pills. Would you have gone through with it if I had?
Well, we'll never know now, will we? I'd like to leave that in the past.
I'm sorry about what I put you through. I was so wrapped up in my own grief, I never gave a thought about yours.
There's no need to apologise. I'm just glad that we're both still here. Together. And I think that we could do with a long holiday.
Oh?
Well, I think we need to get away for a while, spend some time alone.
That's a nice idea.
Really?
Really?
Oh. So, where do you think we should go? Well, I was thinking of somewhere nice and quiet and ordinary. No surprises, no big excitements, just the two of us.
Well, what about Canada? And then you could visit Thomas and Alice.
No. No. I want this holiday to be about us, not Thomas and Alice or anybody else. Just us.
Skegness it is, then.
Sinbad?
All right, Bing.
Look, thought I'd better inform you that it's almost 9:30 and there's still no sign of my new employee.
Oh, you're joking, aren't you?
I'm afraid I'm not, Elsa.
Well, look, Bing, I'm going out on the delivery now. I'll have them for you here in half an hour.
I think you'd better. PDQ.
OK, yeah. Right. Yeah, OK. Smashing. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, OK. No, I won't. I better go now. Yeah, OK. Yeah, I'll see you later. Bye now. Bye.
And who was that?
Who else would keep me on the phone that long?
Julia Brogan.
Her phone bills must be astronomical. Once she starts, she won't shut up. Anyway, don't be sitting up for me tonight.
Oh, aye. Off out gallivanting again, are you?
Too right I am. I'm going to the jive night with Julia and David Crosby.
A jive night?
Well, still got my hands, haven't I? I can hand jive.
Right, I better get going. Don't want to give Jackie Dixon an excuse to have a go at me.
Mick, before you go...
Not now, Elaine.
Oh, it'll only take a minute. Thing is, Mum, if it's all right with you, that is, Mick and I'd be really grateful if you would lend us that money.
Hey, of course I will. And I'm giving it to you, not lending it.
I feel awful about this, Glad. I'm going to pay you back every penny once we get the business up and running.
Oh, no, you're not. I'm just delighted that you've seen some sense at last.
And even better than that, Mick's agreed to overhaul the business. We're going to have a complete change. We're going to open a chippy.
Sounds like my perfect fantasy.
It is a gamble, you know, Glad.
Oh, Mick, if anyone's in a position to gamble, it's me. You've made the right decision. Here's your new business, then.
Yeah, I'll drink to that.
Thank you. Do call again. Well.
Look what I found. He slept through the alarm.
Did he just?
Yeah, I don't think he's used to hard work, Bing. I'd made to getting him out of the piss. He was dead to the world.
Well, we'd better work him a little harder today, hadn't we? Make sure he does get used to it.
I'm sorry about this, Bing. It won't happen again, I promise you. Will it, Timothy?
It had better not. Right, my lad, you're on fatigues today.
You are?
Fatigues, army term, punishment for misdemeanors. You can make a start by cleaning out the toilets. Get on with it.
Aye.
Don't worry, Sinbad. I'll make a man of him if it's the last thing I do.
Oh, yeah, just in time. Can you start shifting this lot down to the cellar, please?
Can I take my coat off first?
All right, there's no need to bite me head off. I take it you two still aren't speaking, then?
What do you think?
Yeah, you better hurry up and sort it out, because it's getting boring now.
Jackie, can I have a word?
Yeah, what about?
Well, if I'm going to invest a load of money, I want to make sure that I'm going to be able to renew my lease in 6 months' time when it runs out.
That shouldn't be a problem, mate.
Well, can I have that in writing, please? Seeing as you're supposed to be in charge of the place.
Yeah, OK, fair enough. I'll get something drawn up for you.
Thank you.
So what's it going to be, then, if you're packing in the pizza parlour?
A state-of-the-art chippy. Burgers, kebabs, pizzas, we're going to do the lot.
Nice one.
And who knows, may even expand. Put a few tables and chairs in there and give you a run for your money.
It wouldn't bother me. There's a bit of a difference between a place like this and some little chippy.
She gets more like Alexis Carrington every day.
Tell me about it.
Put some elbow grease into it, lad, for heaven's sake.
Grease. Shut up. Are you doing this job? I'm starting working. It's a thing of yours.
You know, in the army, we have a name for people like you that didn't pull their weight.
Yeah, I've got a name for you.
I heard that.
Julie, David!
Julia! Timothy, ask this gentleman if he'd like a free oil check, please. And a smile wouldn't go amiss.
A cab on him. I bet he wouldn't laugh if he saw a chair walk.
That's the trouble with young people today. No concept of hard work.
I know. They don't know they're born. Anyway, I was just calling over to see if you're all right for the jive bite.
Oh, yes, you bet. I'll admit it to the world. It's been quite some time since the Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers with Liverpool strutted their stuff, hasn't it?
I think Baisha Gladys and all, you know, Mick Johnson's mother-in-law. Well, she deserves a good night out. Ooh, I can't wait. Ooh, we'll have a ball of a time.
Oh, aye. Is that your girlfriend then, eh?
I beg your pardon?
Does she keep you up all night?
Don't be ridiculous.
It's a lovely day.
Yes. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Fancy a drive over to Bidston Hill?
Oh, that'd be nice.
Maybe we should take the children's ashes with us.
You sure you want to?
I can't hold on to them forever. Can I?
Well, well, well. This is quite a turn up the book.
Now, before you start, I've only come for petrol, and I wouldn't even be getting that if I'd have remembered to have filled up last night. You've got nothing in that shop that I don't already sell in mine.
Timothy, come over here and serve Mr. Dixon, please.
I thought this place was meant to be self-service.
Well, it is supposed to be, yes, but we like to provide that little extra personal touch whenever we can.
Hey, Mr. Crosby, can't I have a break? I'm knackered.
A break? You're not at school now, my lad. There's no such thing as playtime in the real world. Now get on with it.
How much do you want?
£10, and what's the paintwork? This car is a collector's item. What's he doing working here?
Oh, Timothy is my new trainee. There are some people around here who think that boy is beyond redemption, but I intend to prove them wrong. Anyway, Ron, how's business?
Exactly how I thought it would be once this place opened. Bloody awful.
Surely there's nothing wrong with a little healthy competition.
Little? Let me tell you something, Pink. Ever since this place opened, my business has been virtually extinct. It's that bad, I'm even considering selling the Capri. Now, can you imagine that? My boyhood dream, my pride and joy, and it looks as if I... What the... Hey! Hey! Stop it! What the hell do you think you're doing, you stupid little idiot?
What's wrong?
That's diesel you're putting in!
I don't believe it.
I didn't realise it was an accident.
A likely story.
Oh, I was honest.
What am I gonna do now? What about me car?
Right, young man. That is the final straw.
I swear it was an accident.
Spare me your pathetic excuses. I've had enough of you to last me a lifetime. Now, you come over here.
Hey, what's going on? This bloody hooligan's just filled my car up with diesel. That's what's going on.
I didn't mean to.
You knobhead. Now, the boy is totally out of control. Just get him away from here before I do something I might regret.
What am I going to do with you now, eh?
What's wrong with you? Your face is tripping you up. No. Is it because you and Rachel aren't speaking?
How do you know we're not speaking?
Well, Rachel told me before. She's really upset about it.
I'm not being funny, mate, but it's none of your business.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm only trying to help.
Yeah, but I can sort my own problems out. I don't need your advice.
They're acting like a pair of 5-year-olds. You know what it's all over, don't you?
No, that you wouldn't say.
Because he found out that she used to see you. He's dead jealous.
What do you think you're doing? What? Telling Mike Dixon about our problems. Looking for a shoulder to cry on, were you?
No.
This has got nothing to do with anyone else. What goes on in that flat is between me and you. I don't want to have the world know my business, especially not Mike Dixon.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, maybe you should think before you go open your big mouth in the future.
I'm sure this is a spot.
I thought it was further along.
No, we're quite close to the car park. Emily was really tired, so we just plonked ourselves down. We haven't walked very far.
Well, brought enough food to feed a football team.
They were lovely times. I was so happy. I suppose that's one thing no one can ever take from us. Our memories.
I think this is the right spot, then.
Well, I know this is going to sound silly, but now that we're here, it doesn't feel right.
Where, then?
Do you remember where we went after we'd had our picnic?
Oh, yes, we took a drive out to Mel's.
Emily'd fallen fast asleep. You had to carry her all the way back to the car.
Fancy a drive down there?
And I will let go of them eventually. I promise. I just don't want to leave them here. I want to find exactly the right spot.
That's fine.
Oh, hey, Dave. I bet all the other fellas are dead jealous you walked in here with a gorgeous woman on each arm. You're so modest, Julia. Oh, it's great, though, isn't it, eh? What an atmosphere.
Marvellous, isn't it? I mean, you'd never believe that this was a club for the over 55s. But some of the youngsters to shame.
Oh, that's right. We don't need any happy pills to keep us dancing all night, do we, Dave?
Absolutely, Julia. I must say, Marjorie Howard puts on a good do. I'll give her that.
Oh, definitely. She's the best social secretary that we've ever had. Apart from yourself, that is, Dave. It takes you back, doesn't it? Oh, Joe, I can't wait to get up and have a dance. Go on, then, you two. Don't let me stop you. No, we can't leave you sat here on your own. Of course you can. I'm made up just watching everyone.
We've got the whole evening ahead of us. Now, let's have a drink for starters. Now, you, I know, like a port lemon.
That'll do for me, David, thanks.
Right, won't be a minute.
Is the tide coming in?
I think it's on the way out.
I can never tell. Should we scatter them here, then?
Yeah, if you're sure.
Just let the tide take them.
Yeah, if that's what you want.
Yes, I'd like that. And then I'd always know they were out there somewhere. Whenever we look out to sea, we'll remember them.
Yeah.
Bye, Matthew. Bye, Emily. We love you.
start seeing her sat there all on her own. Can't even get up and have a dance. She was telling me that she won a jive competition in 1961.
Really?
And look at her now. Can't even get up if she wants to. Oh, it's a cruel world we live in, isn't it, Dave?
Yes, Julia, I'm afraid it is.
Right.
Hiya.
What can I get you? It's on the house.
No, you never get me any free drinks.
Yeah, that's because you're meant to be working.
Yeah, and so are you.
No, I'm not. I've just decided to give myself the night off.
Nice one. Keep me company if you like. Save me having to talk to your boring brother.
Brilliant. I'll have a beer, please.
Make that two.
Yeah, well, I just hope you have a good night while I'm stuck in here behind the bar.
Nice in bed.
All right, Mitch. Yeah, I fancied a pint after the day I've had. How's things?
Okay.
You don't sound too sure.
Well, me and Kristen just split up. It doesn't want anything to do with me anymore. It's all over.
Good night, David.
Night, Nick. Yeah, cheers, Bing. Good night.
Now then, you dirty stop-out. Eileen's already gone to her bed. Oh. You had a good night?
Yeah, it was smashing.
Hope you haven't been overdoing it.
Chance to be a fine thing.
Shall I put the kettle? You okay, Glenn?
I've just got a bit of pain now.
Come on, let's get you sat down, mate.
I think I've realised tonight that my dancing days are well and truly over.
Yeah, you behave.
That morphine just doesn't seem to be lasting as long as it was doing.
Well, maybe it's because your body's getting used to it. I mean, the doctor said we'd have to up the dose eventually.
Well, you can tell that doctor. He was right.
Hey, anyone who can put up with Bing and Julia can put up with anything.
I've had a lovely couple of weeks. I mean, that Julia Brogan might be as mad as a hatter, but she's certainly put a smile on my face. And I'm really going to make sure the next few weeks count and all.
Come in.
I brought you a mug of cocoa.
Oh, lovely.
Didn't know if you'd still be awake.
Well, I haven't been sleeping too well lately.
Me neither. I never was very good at sleeping on my own.
Well,
Yes, I know, so I was thinking it's about time I moved back in.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. But if that's all right with you.
Yeah. Yeah, of course it is. I couldn't think of anything I'd like more. Come on.
I just didn't want to be on my own tonight.
You don't ever have to be on your own. Not while I'm here.
Max, thank you for being here for me. There's no way I could have got through this on my own without you. Well, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here now.
I never want to leave you again. Not for a minute. Not ever.
Don't you think it's time you sorted yourself out? I mean, I don't like seeing Rachel all upset like this.
Is she really upset?
Too right, she's gutted. No, life's too short to be falling out over petty little things.
Yeah, I know, and to be perfectly honest, we're all bored to tears with the pair of you.
Hey, and don't forget, you know, well, there's millions of lads out there that'd be made up to have someone as lovely as Rachel.
Have you got any plans for your night off, then?
No, not really. I'll probably just go home and watch some telly with Katie.
Doesn't sound very exciting.
No, I don't suppose it does.
So you don't fancy coming into town with me and having a drink instead?
Oh, are you asking me out?
Are these finished?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please?
What are you doing?
One sec, Jack. I just want to make a quick announcement. Right, I want to admit to everyone I've been acting like a complete divvy this week.
You're acting like a complete divvy now.
Please, Jack, just give us a minute. As I say, I've been acting like a complete divvy, and I've made my girlfriend's life a misery. But it's only because I love her so much. So, I'd just like to make a very public apology and say, Rach, I'm sorry. Will you forgive me?
I will if you shut up and stop making a complete show of me.
Well said, Rach. Now get on with what you're supposed to be doing.
No, hang on. There's just one more thing I want to ask. Rachel, will you marry me?
What?
Will you marry me? What you say?
Yeah. Yeah, all right.
I know it's everyone's kiss and make up. I didn't think you'd go that far.
Hang on, they were arguing 2 minutes ago, and now they're getting married.
Mike, you better crack open a bottle of bubbly.
Cheers, mate.
What are you doing here?
Just coming for a drink.
Yeah, I've already told you, you're bored.
Come on, Jackie, I'm sorry about the other day. Can't we just forget about it?
No, we can't. I trusted you. I thought you were my mate. And all the time you were using this place like some sort of knocking shop.
Look, you can't stop me from coming in here.
Oh, yes, I can. Now, you just get out of here.
You can't make me.
Oh, can't I?
Don't you touch me.
Well, you get out then.
I won't. You will. I warned you.
Like, that's it. You've had it.
Just let go of me. Not until you leave. Ow! Ow, my face!
So,
No, it's behind!
So,
It's sticking me!
Quick, hurry up, get in ambulance, Mike! Don't rub them! Get us some water now, we're gonna wash this stuff out! Come on, all right.
Stay with us here on 4. Friday Comedy kicks off after the break with Sybil.
All right, Rach.
Hiya. Is Mr. Dixon not back yet?
No, it doesn't look like.
Must have been at the hospital.
Oh, your house, Jackie?
I don't know. It must be pretty bad if you're keeping her in.
Oh, the poor kid.
I know. I just thought the police get hold of that Leanne because she needs locking up.
Yeah, too right, she does.
I better get into work, see you.
Rach, listen, you know this getting married business?
Yeah, I know, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, but don't you think it's just raising the head a little bit quickly?
Sinbad, I'm old enough to vote, drink and give blood. I'm getting married, OK?
Yeah, OK.
Hey, Mr. Crosby.
I wondered if there was any news on young Jacqueline.
No, she's still in hospital. I'm going to phone up later, so I'll let you know what's happening.
Oh, thank you,
Okay.
Rachel.
Suppose you've heard.
Heard what?
Christian and Rachel are getting married.
They're what?
Yeah, third finger of the left hand. 18 years of age. You wouldn't believe it, would you?
What is the matter with the youth of today? I mean, you've got poor young Jacqueline viciously attacked by that awful school friend of hers. Rachel, a mere baby, getting married. I mean, is this some kind of midsummer madness?
Yeah, well, it seems to be, doesn't it?
And to top it all, your young protégé, Timothy, hasn't turned up for work.
You what?
I go out of my way to help him, Sinbad. He doesn't even bother to turn up.
Well, you sacked him?
I did not.
Well, I was there myself. You gave him the push.
I did no such thing. I was understandably angry and I reprimanded him. I've got a long way to go with that young man.
So he's still in the job?
Oh, certainly is, if he can present himself here sharpish.
Yeah, well, I'll have him here.
Well, he's got half an hour, Sinbad.
Well, it's a pizza place at the moment, but we're doing a refit. Yeah?
Been in agony.
Yeah, it sounds great. See you later. Bye-bye. What did he say?
Well, he's increased the painkillers. He's given her a sedative and a new prescription. No more tripping the light fantastic for Gladdy.
Doesn't look like it. You know what? She's well put us back on our feet. There's no way we could have got that chippy off the ground on our own.
It's all working out, isn't it?
Yeah. You coming over to help?
Yeah, I will later when Cassie gets here. She said she'd sit with me, Mum.
Isn't she working?
That's what I said.
Well, look, I better get going. I've got a rep coming from a kitchen supply in about half an hour. With ovens, fat fryers and all that.
All right, I'll see you later then.
Yeah. See you a bit.
Thanks, nurse. Hiya, Jack, it's us.
Is Casey still with you? Yeah, we're going to stay around for a bit.
What did the nurse say?
They're going to keep me on the eye drops and see how things go.
Do they know what Leanne sprayed you with?
No. He says it'd be easier for them to treat if they knew. Do you reckon it was something like caustic soda?
Caustic soda, the little...
She must be mad. You know, he only wanted it out the bar.
Yeah, we know you did, love.
I just wish I'd have got the police. I must have been stupid to try and take her on.
Well, Jackie, don't be blaming yourself. She came back looking for trouble. You just did what you thought was right.
Yeah, but look where it's got me.
Oh, come on, Jack. Come on, love. You'll be fine, you will, honestly.
Yeah, they'll have the stuff washed out in a couple of days and you will be as right as rain.
Oh, says who?
Well, of course you will.
I just wish the doctors were so sure.
Hey, you're in good hands here, Jackie.
Yeah, of course I am.
It's from Nat and Georgia.
Is there any money in it for me?
No. No money. Should there be?
Well, they just said they'd send me something towards a graphics package.
Well, there's none in here. But it says they're looking forward to seeing you.
What?
They're looking forward to seeing me.
I hope that doesn't mean they're planning a visit.
Well, Dan should be able to visit his brother and sister.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing them.
Would you like to go to school, please, Dan?
Well, I was going to have a word with Mum.
What is it, darling?
It doesn't matter. It can wait. See ya.
Bye, Dan.
Bye, Dan. Why are you being so unforgiving? Nat and Georgia are doing really well.
What? By deceiving their colleagues and neighbours, by posing as man and wife?
I just want to keep in touch.
Do as you please.
Don't worry, I will.
Enjoy work.
I'm not going to work.
Where are you going?
Out.
Timothy? What are you doing here? You're supposed to be at work.
No, I'm not. The hard fella sacked me.
No, he hasn't. He's just been over to my shop wondering where you are.
Yeah, well, it's too late now. As far as I'm concerned, I'm finished.
Tim!
Look, you've got a chance of doing something good there with Bing.
Mum, all he does is moan at me. Left, right, stand to attention, shoulders back. It's worse than being in the army.
Look, there's kids out there who'd give an arm and a leg for a chance like that. Now grow up.
I am grown up. Oh, Mum, all that Mr. Crosby does is give me an hard time. He's always bossing me around and that.
People in charge always boss you around. You've got to start at the bottom and then work your way up until you become a boss.
Listen to him.
Yeah, and maybe you should listen to him because he's talking sense.
What?
Come on, get your coat on because you're going with him.
Do you think I could have a word with you?
Yeah, sure. So that's it, is it? They haven't arrested Leanne.
They won't let her get away with it.
They've got to find her first.
Yeah, but that policewoman said if she had any convictions for soliciting, they'd be able to trace her.
She'll have well done a runner.
Jack.
What?
Well, could you see anything when they took the iPads off?
No, not properly. But she said the eye drops make things look blurred anyway.
Your eye's still hurting.
Oh, it's killing me. Is there any water on the side?
Yeah, they are. I'll get you some.
Right. They're just off to get some witness statements. I tell you what, they'll throw the book at that Leanne when they get hold of her.
She deserves it. Yeah, Jack, I've only half filled. So don't... Oh, spill it. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Hey, come on. It's only a bit of water, love.
Yeah, I'll do you some more.
Jackie, love. He'll only have them iPads on for a couple of days, then he'll be back at work by the weekend, I bet you.
Oh, my God, work. I forgot I've got deliveries due today.
Hey, now don't start worrying about that. I'll take care of it.
No, I'd better phone up and make sure everyone's in.
It's all sorted, don't worry.
Hey, between me and Katie, the whole thing will be boxed off, won't it, love?
Dad, you've got your own business to run.
Jackie, we'll manage. Won't we, Kate?
Yeah, of course we will.
Oh, hiya, love.
Hiya.
Oh, I heard your news.
Travels fast, doesn't it?
I've got all the information you'll need on the subject, just give me a shout. The first thing you'll have to do is register with a doctor, and have your blood pressure checked.
What are you talking about?
Baby.
What baby?
Well, it's just when David Crosby said that you were getting married in a bit of a hurry.
Why can't people accept that me and Christian want to get married because we love each other?
Oh, I am sorry. Oh, do you know, I feel terrible now. I just assumed.
Oh, it's all right. It don't matter.
Well, if you're not pregnant, why are you rushing into things?
We're not. Won't be happening for a while yet. We're just engaged, that's all.
Oh, Jackie, could you just shelf these up for me, please? When you have a moment.
Yeah, I can do it now, Mr. Crosby. There's just this coffee to take for.
Coffee? Right, that'll be $2.39. I think you'll find we're very competitive on coffee, Rachel. We're at least 2p cheaper than the Trading Post.
Well, I was going to get it from there, but it's closed.
Really? Oh, dear. Ron will be losing all his trade if he can't even keep the place open. There we go.
Thank you. See ya.
Oh, Rachel?
Yep.
Sinbad tells me that you and Christian are thinking of getting married.
And you don't think I should?
Well, wouldn't you agree that you are perhaps just a little bit young to be taking such a big step?
And how old were you when you married Mrs. Crosby?
Well, let me see. I just completed national service. I was in my first year of pharmacy. I met Jean at the hospital, and, well, we didn't waste any time.
So, how old?
Well, 20, thereabout.
It's about the same as me and Jimmy.
And you're still saying that I'm too young?
Things were different then, Rachel. I mean, nowadays, 1 in 3 marriages ends in divorce.
Oh, you mean like yours and Mrs. Crosby's?
I've done the job you wanted, Mr. Crosby.
Look, me and Christian aren't getting married for ages. We don't want to rush into anything. All we want to do is have a good time together. And the sooner everyone starts minding their own business and letting us get on with it, the better.
Hey, listen, I know Bing can be a bit of an alnach, but no arguing with him, all right?
Yeah, right, you're not my father, you know.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm a good mate to your mum's, all right? She wants you off the street and earning money. So get in there before he changes his mind and he does give you the boot.
It suit me.
Oh, Timothy, at last.
Mr. Crosby?
Yes?
Is there any chance of you not calling me Timothy?
I was under the impression that was your name.
Well, it is, but I prefer to be called Tinhead. It's what mates call me.
Really?
Well, you won't want me to call you Bing, would you?
I most certainly would not. That would smack to me of insubordination.
Well, I want to be called Tinhead.
I'm sorry, but I will not have nicknames used at a place of work. Tinhead is out of the question.
Great.
Unless you'd like me to call you O'Leary. That is a bit military, isn't it?
Oh, aye. We wouldn't want anyone thinking we were in the army now, would we? So, what's the first job? Clean the bogs, I suppose?
No. No, that's not until 4:15. And meanwhile, I have something for you.
What is it?
Your wages.
You're joking. £46.80.
That's right. That's 26 hours at £1.80 per hour. And if you continue to work as hard as you have been doing, the rewards could be even greater. Timothy.
Is right. Let's spend some money then, eh?
Thanks a lot. Problems.
What?
You're not going to believe the price of this new equipment.
Go on.
At least 15 grand.
What?
Deep fat fryer, heated cabinet, chip machine, blah, blah, blah. Haven't even costed for the new cooker.
£15,000?
We're well short. When the insurance said they were going to pay out?
Oh, I don't know. The claim's still with the loss adjuster.
Why are these people so slow? We're relying on that money.
Look, I could ask my mum if we need a bit more.
I'm not taking any more money off your mum. We'll just have to shop around, find something cheaper.
Mick, we haven't got time to shop around. We've got to have this place up and running by the end of the month.
I know, but with Jackie Dixon not being so well, maybe she'll let things slide.
I wouldn't bank on that. She might only be in hospital for a day or so.
I know, but...
No buts, Mick. You heard what Jackie Dixon said. We have got to have this place open by the end of the month, otherwise we're out of here.
Do we get sick pay?
No, and I'm not surprised you're feeling sick. The amount of chocolate you put away this afternoon. You'll be full of spots in the morning.
I thought everyone got sick pay.
Not these days, love. Bosses like to keep as many workers as they can part-time. Keep their overheads down.
I'm still going to have to take tomorrow off anyway.
Don't let Mr. Crosby say that.
What on earth are you doing? Haven't you finished that yet, Timothy?
Yeah, nearly.
I've been keeping an eye on him.
You don't look very well, young man.
No, he's gone a bit wild on the chocolate.
Oh, I see. Yes, I remember my first pay packet. I think I rather overindulged on sarsaparilla and nougat.
You what?
Lemo and sweets to you, love.
Anyway, I've got to top up the car wash with shampoo, and then I need to go over to the dentist. Perhaps you'd better keep an eye on him for the remainder of the shift, Jackie.
Yeah, no problem, no.
Is there any chance of me getting off early? I'm in bulk here.
See how you are once he's gone out.
All right, Bill.
Hello, Mick.
I don't suppose you've got another number for J.C. Bradley, have you?
Another number?
I can't get him on his mobile. I mean, it's Jackie Dixon I want to talk to, really, but as she's in hospital, I thought J.C. might be able to help.
No, I haven't got the mobile. Not that I'll ever be using it, of course.
So you haven't got his own number? Because I thought with, you know, your Nat and there, Jules.
No, we did have the number, but, you know, they changed it, and for some reason they clean forgot to give us the new number, so I'm sorry I can't help you. There's no love lost between us and the Bradleys.
All right, mate. OK, I'll track him down soon.
OK, see you, Mick. Any luck?
Nah, should have realised I was asking the wrong person, really.
What are we going to do?
I'll have to have a word with Ron, see if he can help out. Not that I particularly want to, but he might be able to get the number off Jackie or something.
Oh, do you really think you should? I mean, with her being on her sickbed and all.
I know we shouldn't, Laney, but we've got no choice. The clock's against us on this one.
So George only says she's looking forward to seeing me?
Yeah.
And there wasn't another note just for me?
No, why?
No reason.
What's this all about, Daniel?
Well, I asked Georgia if I could do my work experience at her firm.
You what?
Well, I thought I could go down and see Nat and Georgia at the same time. You know, kill two birds with one stone.
Well, you didn't discuss any of this with us.
Well, I don't want to cause another argument. Will you ask Dad?
Well, he won't like it.
Well, that's what I want you to ask. I'm going to do my homework.
Hi, Dan.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Good day.
Yes, thanks.
So where did you go, then?
I thought you weren't remotely interested.
Oh, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Well, I was seeing a business contact.
Business? Well, that's a joke. You haven't got any business. You're never there.
I just want to keep my options open. Ollie.
Yes?
You know, we had to organise a work placement for Dan.
Oh, yeah, slipped my mind. I'll put it in my diary.
Well, actually, there's no need, because he's organised it himself.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, at George's firm. They've asked him to go and stay for a few days.
No way. He's not going anywhere near the place.
Well, they are his brother and sister.
I don't care. He's not going.
Oh, well, I'm glad we've been able to discuss it.
But, Jackie, you've got to eat, love.
Dad, I'm not having you or anyone sitting in front of me chopping up my food and spoon-feeding me.
Well, you'll be starving.
Look, shall I go down the canteen and get you a butty then?
Yeah,
What kind?
anything but egg.
Right, I'll be back in a sec.
Do you want to drink anything?
No thanks.
She doesn't have to leave before your dad went.
Why don't you go now?
No, you're all right. I can hang on till he gets back.
No, don't be soft. Go on, go.
Well, are you sure you'll be okay?
Yeah, I think I'll survive. But don't be long, will you?
No, it'll only be a minute.
Okay. Dad? Is that you, Katie? Who is it? Is there someone there? Who is it?
It's all right, Jackie. Don't be scared. It's me.
Leanne, what do you want?
Haven't you finished them yet?
Hey, these hands are me fortune, you know. One slip with this and I'll never hold a spanner again.
Oh, come on. The pie's nearly ready.
Hey, listen, sure there isn't going to be lumber for you and your Tim when he gets home.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Look, I'm sure he's getting used to you by now.
I wouldn't bank on it.
So what are you saying? You don't want to stick around?
No, it's just I just don't want to cause any aggro for you.
Well, you're not causing any aggro. I love you being around.
And I love being around you.
As much as you're going to love this steak and kidney pie.
Oh, well, don't get carried away.
Oh, well, I was hoping you both would.
Oh.
I didn't mean it to turn out like this, honest, Jack.
Leanne, you deliberately sprayed it in my eyes.
Yeah, but I didn't know what it was.
Oh, you liar!
Look, on my mother's life, one of the girls gave it to me after I got beat up by a punter.
Oh, so you knew it was going to do the damage then, didn't you?
Yeah, but I didn't mean to put you in hospital, honest. I thought it was mace or something. Can it be cleared up after an hour or so? I am so sorry, Jackie. Honest. You're going to be all right, aren't you?
Leanne, my eyes feel like someone's taking needles in them.
Listen, I'm going to have the police knocking on my door over this. I just need you to tell them that I didn't mean it.
Oh, so that's why you're here? You're not bothered about me, you're just trying to save your own skin?
Jackie, please just tell them that it was an accident. What are you doing here? Jackie, please just tell them that it was an accident. Have you seen what you've done to her? You've almost blinded her.
Casey, where's me dad?
It's all right, Jack. I'm going now, OK? Just say you'll help me out.
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm just leaving.
Hey, you're not going anywhere.
Look, Mr. Dixon, I just need Jackie to tell the police that I didn't mean it.
You what? You turn that place into a knocking shop, you're half blinded, and now you come here asking them for favours.
Well, if you're not going to help, then get out of my way.
Dad, don't let it go. Get the police, please.
You're going nowhere, madam. Katie, go and get security to phone the police, please. You're staying right here.
Put Tim's in the oven. You won't be back for a while now.
Oh, that smells gorgeous.
Hey, I do a lovely breakfast and all, you know.
Oh, I'll have to try it sometime.
Well, how about tomorrow morning?
I haven't brought me pyjamas.
What do you need pyjamas for?
Well, if you put it like that.
Hello, love. You're early.
That's sick. What's going on here?
We're having our tea.
Do you fancy some?
I thought we were having spaghetti bolognese.
We'll have that tomorrow, love.
But I wanted it tonight.
Look, Tim. Your mum?
I wasn't speaking to you.
Now, hey, that's enough. This is what we're having to eat, and you either eat it or you do without.
I'd rather starve than sit here with him.
Tim, come here. I'm sorry about this.
That's all right. Don't think it was such a good idea coming round in the first place.
So what? We stop seeing each other every time his son throws a tantrum.
I know, but...
Well, he's got to get used to us, hasn't he?
Can you stand the pressure?
Can you? Come on, eat up. Hey, and you're still booked in for breakfast, right?
Didn't mean to blind her.
No, but you bloody well could have.
Please, Mr. Dixon, I could get put away for this.
I hope you do. And for a long time, and all of you seen what you've done to my Jackie.
Your Jackie? Do you think I care about her? Waltzing round Epoxy Bar, posing like she's some kind of big celebrity.
Dad! Okay, all right. Now, you've done enough damage as it is, madam.
Couldn't give a toss.
Just get it out, will you?
You think I'm going to tell you what's in that spray? You can forget it. And I hope you need a white stick, you snotty cow! You're all right, Jack. She's gone now.
Yeah. At least we know she's going to be getting what she deserves, love. You're safe now.
What am I going to do with that? What if she's right? What if she has blinded me?
Jack, it's not like that, love. It's not like that.
You're going to be okay. No, I'm not. I'm going to be like this the rest of my life. I'm never going to be able to see you again.
Hiya, Max.
How's Jackie?
Oh, she's still in the hospital. We should know today just how badly her eyes are damaged.
Send her our regards.
Thanks, mate. This came to ours by mistake.
It's already been opened?
Yeah, sorry about that. I was halfway through it before I realised, you know.
You know it's against the law to read mail not addressed to you.
You mean like you're doing now? Anyway, you'd be pleased to know the police aren't going to press charges against the wife. Looks like she got off with it, eh?
She did not get off with anything. Look, all this letter confirms is that A, she wasn't drunk, which seems to be the story going round here, and B, it wasn't her fault. So if you kindly pass that on to the local gossips, I'd be very grateful.
All right, Max, don't shoot the messenger.
Who was that?
Ron, the washerwoman Dixon.
What's the matter now?
This was delivered to him by mistake. It's from the police. CPS, they're not going to press charges.
What?
Great news, eh? That's it. It's over. You can leave the threat of courts behind you now.
I wish it was that easy, Max.
Which one do you reckon Leanne's in, Liverpool or Sefton Magistrates?
Hey?
I want to find out what's going on.
Oh, never mind about that, Mike. Just get down and see our Jackie. She hates being alone in that room. You're joking, aren't you?
What?
A letter from my accountant. He's letting me know that I am not really making a living out of the trading post. Well, I don't need him to charge me an arm and a leg to let me know that, do I?
So what's the problem then, if you already know?
The problem is, I suggest you think very seriously about the viability of your business. In other words, he's telling me to close down.
I don't think so bad, Dad, but you can't just shut up shop.
I know, son. I'm going to have words with these accountants because there is no way I'm going to let Bing's Flaming Garage put me out of business.
All right, cheers, mate. Why not?
Hey, lad, why don't you give us a shout? I'd come and give you a lift.
I didn't want to bother you, lad.
Hey, we'll be bothered if you don't ask for help.
You just wait there while I can open the door.
Okay.
All right, Cass. Your mum's on the way down. Your daughter.
Oh, hi,
hello.
Hiya, Mum.
Oh.
Right, let's get you sat down to get them feet up.
Mummy shouldn't have come down.
What do you expect me to do? Stay up there all day staring at the wallpaper?
Nothing against your choice of paper, lad. I brought you the prezi. I bet you it's food. Well, you've got to eat something. Strawberry tart and egg custard.
Oh, me too. Faves. Which one shall I have first?
Shall I put a cuppa on?
Yeah, I'll do it, Cass. You better get back to work. You'll only have Ron Dixon on your case if you take another day off.
What do you mean, take another day off? Were you supposed to be in work yesterday?
It's no big deal. Belle Simpson was in running the place.
I don't care. I don't want you losing your job. We've got enough problems with this business going down the pan.
I've told you all that's getting sorted out. Just got to ring a few more suppliers.
Suppliers of what?
Kitchen equipment.
Elaine and Mick have accepted my offer to help them get back on their feet.
Yeah, your mum saved the day.
All right. I'll better get off. Back to shop.
OK, see you, love. Thanks for the cakes.
See ya.
Which one do you want?
I don't know. I can't see, can I?
I'm sorry, sis. Is tuner all right for you? Yeah. And I've got some bad news for you as well.
Go on.
Leanne's out on bail.
You kidding?
No, I'm afraid not. I phoned up today. That surprises me, like.
But she could come back here after me.
No, she just got herself into deeper crap, won't she?
I don't believe it. Out on bail. I bet she ends up with some titchy little fine as well.
Well, it just depends on what happens to your eyes, doesn't it?
Well, the doctor's coming back later to examine me.
And you reckon you're going to be okay, like?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the dad's hopeful. I better look and I should be back at work by the weekend.
Yes, nice one. So you're going to eat that sandwich, you what?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Flaming hell. Have we had any customers in here this morning?
One or two.
I'll have to have a sale. I'll have to look at my prices again.
Can you afford it?
I'll have to do something. Bing's wiping the floor with us at the moment. How did we do yesterday?
I don't know. I wasn't here. I was at a business meeting.
Again? Belle, you'll have to be here all the time, love. Otherwise you'll have no business left.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
What do you mean, we'll see? If you're not here to look after your business, you'll have no money to pay me rent. And the way things are going, that's the only income I've got at the moment.
Right, I'll see you later. Bye.
Where are you going now?
Business meeting.
I don't know how she expects to run a business, taking that much time off. How were the takings yesterday?
I don't know. I wasn't in.
What do you mean you weren't in?
I had to go and see me mum.
Hang on, love, you're a shop worker, not a nurse.
Ron, my mum is seriously ill.
Yeah, I do understand that, but I am trying to run a business here.
What's all the fuss? Belle was here, wasn't she?
No, Baroness Simpson wasn't in. She was off on one of her business meetings again, which means the shop was closed all day, Cass.
I am sorry, but my mum must come first.
Yeah, but I wondered if you'll still be saying that when you're out of a job.
Thanks, love.
Thanks, love.
All right. Well, you ain't gone this morning. Could have given you a lift into work.
I've got a bike. I didn't want a lift.
Well, I would have saved you a few bob in petrol.
I said I didn't want a lift. Anyway, you wouldn't get me in that minty van, all right?
Kids, eh?
Yeah. £10, love, please.
It's all right, Jack. Listen, I'll let you know if I'm going to be in for me tea tonight, all right?
Oh, right, yeah. See you later.
See you later.
Yeah, see you. Hey.
What?
That was out of order.
What?
Talking to Sinbad like that.
So, I didn't want a lift.
I don't care. While he's in here, he's a customer, and you treat him with a bit of respect.
Well, I don't respect him.
Look, love, your mum's got to have a friend, you know.
Why? She's got me, our Ben and our Mel.
Yeah, but, you know, people her own age.
What do you know about it?
Well, maybe I don't know anything about your situation, but I think I can understand how your mum feels. You know, maybe wanting a man in her life as well as trying to keep you lots happy.
This always happens. Since my dad died, a couple of fellas come sniffing around. But they've all gone the same way as Sumo will go. He's got another thing coming if he thinks he's coming around ours and moving in.
He's moving in. Well, that's what he reckons. But not while I'm there.
All right.
These have taken quite well, haven't they?
Yeah. Never had any doubt that they wouldn't. Oh, I called the travel agent.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I asked them about availability for a couple of places in Sardinia. No, I'm sorry, darling, but there's nothing down for us at the moment.
Oh, right.
But I still think we should go away, and I was talking to them about country hotels in Britain, and I think they can find us something really suitable.
Max, I've been thinking.
What about?
About the holiday. I'm not sure whether we should go.
I thought you said you wanted to get away.
I did, but it's just, I'm not sure if I'm ready yet.
Look, this is all brand new for me as well. I ache over Matthew and Emily. Every day, there's not a day goes by where I don't feel like crying. I think about all the things that we did together, and I feel bad about not spending enough time with them. And there's nothing we can do about the past. But we can do something about us.
I know.
We need some time to ourselves. Just the two of us.
Max, I'm just not sure.
Look, Susanna. I'm going to book a holiday, and we're going to go on it together. And you're not going to be able to stop me. Right?
Cass, I'm just going to nip round to our Jackie's place. Make sure everything's okay. I won't be long. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Ron. How's your Jackie doing?
It's in the lap of the gods. We'll know better later how badly damaged her eyes are.
Well, give him my best when you see it.
Thanks.
Is he all right?
It's this place. Business is getting worse since the petrol station opened. He's thinking of getting in cheaper lines to undercut you lot.
He's not going to put that place out of business, is he?
No, I suppose not. Anyway, how can I help you? You're not over here on a spying mission, are you, checking our prices?
No, I just want a bit of inside info, that's all.
Yeah. On who?
On Sinbad.
Never been out with him. He's not my type.
No, I was just wondering if Mick had cracked on, you know, about Sinbad moving on from ours.
Oh, is he moving?
Well, according to Tim, Carmel's lad, yeah. He reckons Sinbad's moving in with them.
Oh, lucky him, eh?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm made up for him, you know. It's just he pays me and Jimmy rent.
Oh, so you'd be down a few bob?
Well, we need every penny we can get now, you know, with the baby and Jimmy on this course. He's not earning, you see, with the pizza parlour closed.
Well, Mick hasn't mentioned anything to me, but looks like you're going to have to do a bit more digging.
Yeah.
Right, so there's these, and there's 3 white and 3 red. Look, just give us a minute, will you, please? All right, Mick.
All right.
Can I have a word, do you think? Look, about that stuff the other day.
Oh, you mean your rivers of blood nonsense?
Oh, come on, mate.
Look, Ron, we both know where we stand. I'm never going to agree with you. Maybe someday you'll see some sense. But please don't ever insult me by saying, oh, Mick's all right, he's one of us. 'Cause I'm not.
All right, fair enough. Would you check that veg in for us, please?
All right.
Right, mate, sorry about that. So that's 4, 8, 11, 14. Is that correct? Right. Just here. There you go. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Looks good to me, mate. Cheers, now.
Anyway, look, all that apart, I've got to say, I'm really glad to see you. I was beginning to think for a minute I was going to have to start cooking omelettes.
Look, you might have to yet. I only called in because I left my address book.
Oh, it's not your day off, is it?
No, but I don't have to start for another hour or so.
Well, couldn't you start a bit early today?
I'd like to, Ron, but I've got to see a man about a dog.
Looks like I'll have to roll my sleeves up after all.
Well, hang on, I could come earlier if you do me a favour.
What?
Well, I'm running into problems getting equipment for the chippy. I need a couple of extra weeks.
Yeah, OK, take them.
Don't you have to check first?
No, I'm running the show now, while she's in Aussie, you know.
All right. See you later.
Yeah, ta-ra.
All right, Pops.
All right, son.
Guess what?
What?
They hang up bail.
You are joking me. Those magistrates need certifying. Have you got to be a serial killer to get yourself locked up these days, or what?
Jackie's not too happy about it either.
No, I bet she isn't.
Anyway, the doctor's seeing her this afternoon and they're taking off the bandages.
Right, I'll have to get down there and see her.
Well, go now if you like.
I can't, can I? I've got to sort the wages out for this place.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'll take care of that.
I don't think so, son. You concentrate on the simple things, and I'll look after the important stuff, eh?
Well, Jackie left me in charge.
Yeah, well, it's an eye that's a problem, not the brain.
Thanks a lot.
Listen, I know how to run a business, don't I? All right, so the trading post might be having a few problems, but...
Look, Dad, by the time Jackie comes out of hospital, I'll have this place running so smoothly, she'll be able to open a chain of them.
Yeah, well, if it's all the same to you, I think I'll just stick around for a while, just to make sure this one stays open.
So, do you think you're moving in with Carmel then?
Moving in? Where'd you get that from?
Well, Timothy, you know, Tinhead, whatever you call him.
All right, what's he been saying?
Well, he just seems to have got it in his head that you're trying to get your feet under the table.
Oh, has he now? Excuse me.
Yeah, and I was thinking, you know, Sil, I mean, I don't think it's the best of ideas, you know, moving in, like...
Jack, it's not even on the cards. And if it was, I'm sure darling Timothy would kick up such a fuss you'd hear about it in Downing Street.
Yeah, he's a real handful for you, isn't he?
Well, unfortunately, he's not my problem.
Well, no, not at the moment, but... Well, that's why you've really got to think about it. You know, it's a big move, and the lad's got his in for you.
Oh, I know, yes. Sometimes I feel like just smacking him.
You know, he really reminds me of our little Jim. He could be dead jealous sometimes.
Well, Tim certainly doesn't want me anywhere near his mum.
Well, you're gonna have to handle him with kid gloves then, aren't you?
Boxing gloves. No, I think Tinhead reckons that if he keeps the pressure on long enough, I'll get off. But I won't. I've made my decision. I'm sticking with Carmel all the way.
Cheese!
You see, people think it's easy running a bar, but it's not. You've got to be on your toes all the time. I mean, you've got to organise your staff, you know, that sort of thing. Excuse me. All right, mate.
All right, Mike, how's it going?
That's him.
No, I wasn't asking about it.
See you then, girls. Hey, I believe you got next door on the go, eh?
Hey, plans are being set in stone as we speak.
Nice one. Excuse me.
Mick?
Hey, what's up?
Mum's been on the phone. She doesn't feel too clever.
Oh, you going round there?
Yeah, but I better be quick. Ron's been on me back. He'll go off his head if he knows I've left the shop.
All right, you leg it round there. I'll have a word with Mike, see if I can have the rest of the day off.
Oh, nice. We'll see you later.
All right, Lisa.
This might pull a bit as I remove the adhesive tape, but I don't anticipate any serious problems, and with a bit of luck, Friday's the target day for you going home.
I can't wait.
Well?
I can see shapes.
Just give it a few seconds while you adjust to the light.
No. Everything's blurred. It's no better.
Let me just have a quick look. I think I'm going to take you down to the examination room.
Is everything all right?
I just need to take a proper look at your cornea. I need to know exactly what's going on. But relax. There's nothing to worry about.
I'm sorry about getting you from work. I just couldn't manage on my own. Mum, can you stop apologising? I don't mind. I thought Ari Lane might be back by now. She'd come with Gemma to the school. Oh, yeah, I know.
All right, Cliff, what's up?
I'm shattered, lad. I had a couple of goes at getting up the stairs on my own, but I just couldn't hack it. I'm sorry to drag you both round here.
Hey, behave yourself.
She hasn't even had a drink since we left this morning.
Don't exaggerate. I had a glass of milk.
A half a glass.
All right, you get a couple on the go. I'll love Gladys up the stairs. Right, come on, Glad, let's go.
Oh, this blasted hair.
Oh, can I help you?
Hey, let's do this in style. Now brace yourself.
Oh! It's a long time since a man swept me off my feet.
You could have picked someone handsome.
Yeah.
Beggars can't be choosers, Kath.
Right, come on, let's get you up there.
Oh, there you are. I wonder where you got to. Yeah, love. Steady. You all right? Hey, no bandages, eh? That's good, isn't it? Where have you been?
I've been down to the examination room.
Oh, hello, Doctor. I'm Jacqueline's dad.
Yes, hello, Mr. Dixon. We've just been having a closer look at Jacqueline's eyes.
Yeah, the bandages are off, eh? That's good news, isn't it? I was beginning to think she was the invisible man.
It's not all good news, I'm afraid.
Yeah, well, go on.
And there is some damage to the cornea. That's the outer layer of the eye.
Meaning?
For Jacqueline, it's like looking through badly scratched glass.
Everything's still blurred, Dad.
Yeah, but that'll get better, won't it?
Both eyes will heal, but there could be some scarring.
Doctor, she will be able to see all right again, won't she?
Well, we won't know that for some time, but if the scarring remains, we may have to do corneal grafts on both eyes.
Grafts?
Yes.
So whatever was in that spray stuff was serious, then?
I'm afraid so. It's a pretty nasty injury.
So, will I have to stay in here till all this is done?
Now, you can go home and attend outpatients. I'll have Sister make the arrangements for you.
Thanks a lot, Doctor. Oh, Jack.
Leanne will be well pleased with herself.
Hey, forget about Leanne. Let's just concentrate on getting you better.
I'm not giving up, you know, Dad. I'm not letting all this stop me from working. I'm going back as soon as I get home.
Jackie, listen to me, love. You've got to take time off and let your eyes heal properly. Don't worry about the bar. Me and our Michael will take care of that.
Dad, there's no need. I can do it myself. I'll be fine, honest.
I won't open it too far for you, Glad.
OK, thanks, love.
Now there, do you fancy something to eat?
No, I'll wait till Lord Elaine comes in. You two get back to work.
Hey, providing you don't want a roast dinner, I can rustle up something for you.
Tell you what, we got any chicken soup?
Sure will.
And I'll be getting dressed, yeah? Getting to bed.
I can do it myself later, love.
Just don't want you struggling, that's all.
All this fuss. You should be in work, and you should be getting this new business of yours sorted out.
I've told you that's all running smoothly. I bought a deep fat fry, you know. That's the face of the equipment on its way.
Oh, splashing, I'll say.
Yeah. I saw they had for cheap gear and I went and bought it.
Cheap isn't necessarily better, though, love.
I had no choice, Glad. All the other prices were way over the top. And the insurance company are dragging their feet, paying out as usual.
What's Ollie Lane saying about you buying a fryer?
Oh, I haven't told her yet. Well, I had to move quick. If I'd have waited, I might have missed it. I'll get you that soup.
All right, Belle. What's going on? You changing your lines and all?
Ron,
Because I've got to tell you, love, it's going to be a waste of time if you're only 10.5 a week.
Ron, I need to...
I mean, it may have escaped your notice, but look, Belle.
Ron,
No,
please,
please, Belle, please, let me have me say. Well, things are really grim for my business at the moment, but, well, I am a fighter. I always have been. And, well, I suppose what I'm trying to say is, so I can keep ticking over while I am trying to get back on my feet, I'm going to need every last penny of your rent. But I do know this much, that if we put our shoulders to the wheel and pull together, then we can fight our way out of this rough patch.
Ron, I'm leaving.
You what?
I've got a new job with the wholesalers.
Belle, you kidding?
I start next week.
You mean that you're just going to walk out without giving me any warning?
I'm so sorry. It was only confirmed this morning and, you know, it's a great opportunity. I'll get to be travelling all over Europe.
But you can't do this. Not without proper notice. Just wait till they want references. You're going to be zero in the loyalty stakes.
Yeah, well, I don't need references.
No, well, I don't need you. I don't need you at all. They're like rats deserting a sinking ship. Come on, Belle. Get out now. Go on.
Ron, wake up! This place is dying on its feet.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be if you stuck it out and fought, would it?
This has got nothing to do with me. Over there, that's what's killing your business. You can't compete with that. You bring your prices down, they just bring them down even lower. These big businesses, they're just out for every bit of profit they can get. They don't care who they trample on in the process.
But you're joining them, aren't you, Belle?
Because I can't beat them. Look, face it, Ron, the corner shop is dead. Just get out before fighting it kills you.
Brookside the Men is available on video and in the shops now. Or you can call 0990 526 526 to order your copy at any time. Next tonight, it's Touchdown on Planet Showbiz with Mark Lamar, featuring off-the-wall director John Waters and one of the youngest country singers ever to make the big time at the ripe old age of 14.